You see how good that feels? That feels so goddamn good, goddamn. So, listen. My name is Zach Blunt. This is Right About Now, and we have a poetry slam tonight. We're giving away $600 tonight. Make some noise for that. Paying poets, goddamn it. That's what's up. That's what's up. It's gonna be a fantastic show. I promise you. We have some of the best poets in the country here on this stage tonight. Some national champions here on this stage tonight. So I know you're in for a good time. Anyone in here haven't been to a poetry slam before? We got a few hands up. We got a few hands. If you've been to a poetry slam before, make some noise. Show them how it's done. Yeah. So tonight is a poetry slam, and that means it's gonna be scores and judges. If you don't like being judged, then I hope you didn't sign up for this list, okay? But the poets know that already. They know what they got themselves into. Audience, I'm gonna explain to you what you've gotten yourself into, okay? A poetry slam. The poets will get up here. They have 3 minutes and 10 seconds to talk their shit. It gotta be original work. They can't come up here reciting Maya Angelou. They'll be disqualified for that. There has to be their own writing, okay? They can't use music, okay? And they can't use props, all right? Prop is something that is not accessible to everyone on the stage. So that stool is not technically a prop. Poets can use that stool just as they can use this mic. They can't use their purse because everybody don't have access to their purse. Unless you do. Anyone in here, is there purse free access to everybody?
Absolutely not.
No?
Put some money in it.
You know,
Pass it around like a
some people might take you up on that, you know? I don't know. You gotta talk to them. But you can't use props, okay? Poets in the audience. So they'll get up here, they'll talk their shit. We have 14 amazing poets for you tonight. After that first round, we're gonna bring back the top 6 scoring poets in the second round, and third place will win $100, second place will win $200, and first place will win $300 motherfucking dollars, goddamn it. Yeah. They're gonna do that, but they're also gonna be judged. So I have 5 random judges from my audience. Make some noise for my judges. I'm going to introduce them in a little bit, but what my judges are going to do, they're going to judge my poets from a score of 0.0 to 10.0. Remember, I got 5 of them, so we're going to drop the low score in case one of my judges lied to me and they actually know one of the poets, and it's a really bad relationship. All right? That shit went sideways, and they're just taking it out on them in their score. We're going to drop it to prevent bias. We're also going to drop the high score in case it's a really good relationship, you know, and we're gonna drop that to prevent bias. We're gonna add the 3 in the middle. That's gonna give us the score for that poet for that round. Okay. Audience, do you want to meet my judges? Yes. Okay. So, my first judge is Judge Monty. Where you at, Judge Monty? I asked Judge Monty why she's qualified to be a judge, and she said because she qualifies with the rules that I asked her, which is you be able to read and write, and she has a good ear, and she's relatable. Make some noise if you're relatable. That's the one time y'all made too much noise. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. Some of y'all probably not, but most of y'all, I'm sure there's something relatable about you, right? Right? Maybe? We gonna see what it is. Make some noise for Judge Monty one time. My second judge is Judge Gabby. Right over here. When I asked Judge Gabby why she's qualified to be a judge, she said because she's been writing since she was 6 years old. That's dope. I don't know. I was like just drawing pictures when I was 6, goddamn. My third judge is Judge Amari. Where you at, Judge Amari? Right over here. When I asked Judge Amari why she's qualified to be a judge, she said because everybody's on the level playing field. She's unbiased. Make some noise if you're unbiased. That was more accurate. Some of y'all shut the fuck up. I respect it. I respect it. We all ain't unbiased, nor should you be. Goddamn it. But I'm glad Judge Amari is, cause yeah, everybody. Some of y'all never seen none of these poets. Give yourself an opportunity to be impressed. Give yourself an opportunity to pick your new favorite poet. Make some noise for Judge Amari one time. Our next judge is Judge Bunny. Where you at, Judge Bunny? Where? Oh, she in the corner. She deep in the corner. I see you over there. Yo, she got the right dark as fuck on that scoreboard. When I asked Judge Bunny why she's qualified to be a judge, she said because she brings a different perspective.
Yeah, we need that.
Yes. We need diversity and perspectives. I fuck with that shit. Make some noise for Judge Bunny one time. Last but certainly not least is our final judge, Judge 100 Proof Absolute. Where you at? Where you at? There you go. When I asked Judge 100 Proof Absolute why he's qualified to be a judge, he said because he writes and he listens. Make some noise if you're a good listener. Yeah. Why the fuck was this whole back row quiet as fuck? None of y'all good listeners? That's crazy, bro. Right? The poet's gonna press him though. The poet's gonna have him tap the fuck in. All right. So we understand the rules. We're introducing my judges. Real quick, judges, do me a favor. Cover your ears. All right, audience. It's just me and you. The judges aren't listening. Okay. I don't know these people. I just randomly picked them out of the audience. It's up to you to sway them, to influence them. If you like what they give the poet, you can make all the noise, right? If you like what they give the poet, what you gonna do? If you don't fuck with that score, what you gonna do? You're encouraged to do all of that, all the yays and all the nays. Whatever you feeling, let them know when I call out that score. Word? All right, judges, come back to me. Audience, cover your ears. Cover them. Judges, I just lied to them. We talked about this. We know what's up. Y'all are qualified. Y'all know the rules. Y'all know this shit, all right? Don't listen to them. Don't let them sway you. Stand in your truth. We talked about it. All right, audience, come back. All right. Everybody. Are you ready to get this poetry slam started? No, you're not. No, you are not, goddammit.
Trick me. Why not?
We have to give our judges a chance to get calibrated, all right? We don't want them just going into this thing and judging the first poet off rip. We're going to give them a sacrificial poet. We're going to give them a test round. This poet is not a part of competition, but will be scored as if he were, okay? So, audience, are you ready for the first poet of the night? Yeah! We clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for L.J. Hamilton!
I want to be breaking news big in the presence of honorable mentions. Belly got me restricted, can't see what's not in the vision, I'm hungry. I'ma keep eating on mama, I'ma keep feeding on trauma, low self-esteem and dysfunction, I'ma keep feasting until I shit it out. Or better yet, write some bars and spit it out. Whichever option when it comes to it being toxic, I gotta get it out. All the bullying and teasing that kept me hurt and triggered out, I use it as fuel because my confidence is bigger now. Heavy shade, can't break the faith of a heavyweight. Those that used to talk now witness what the pressure made. I want the beef plus all the fixings. And my plate I never waste. I'm gonna season every stage so sweet victory can have an even better taste. Moderation is for cowards. I'm gonna indulge cause I'm hella brave. I wanna be big enough to run this shit. To do that, then I better race. Speed past the competition until the world knows I carry weight. That's why every time y'all see me, I'm digging in like I never ate. Being greedy with this shit, cause it's easy to extend. You might just see me as Saint Nick when you see me with these gifts that I give to open hearts and minds, receiving it all in. It don't matter who's on the list. I walk in thinking I'm gonna win because I'm LBJ and Cole, just wrapped up in a poem and packed up in a soul that's black down to the bone. Like Nat out of control, attack when I get on with purpose and burning stages to ashes till I'm gone. Don't you ever doubt my legacy. I paint pictures with words that you can never see unless you drown deep into what the message means. Haters can never question me. They just contestants. I am Jeopardy. I'll take nobody on the mic is for 500, please. Answer, who is fresh as me? Not a soul, respectfully. This is my time, so let it be. And anybody that got a problem with that, don't act, tag, or message me. Respectfully. Because I already know this shit sound cocky as fuck. I wanted more and being humble never got me enough. So in my secret place I changed into a monster because I wanted all of y'all to witness the lion Lonnie becomes. That's the first name. The J represents the pureness of my shot. I'm outside the perimeter with the rock. You can rest assured that it's gonna drop. What I carry is mad heavy. To endure it takes a lot. That's why my natural hunger is never satisfied. My only fullness is in God. And I don't care who your greatest is, or if I never made your list, or if you never gave me tens. LJ still gonna make it big. And the moment that I make it in and really start to get paid for this, I promise I'm gonna become the favorite of whoever your favorite is. Which ultimately means you'll become a fan by association then. So shrug it, I know you love it, my tongue is something destructive, confronted and ended up in the battle that's unproductive. Be wise, take the instruction, don't talk, don't be disruptive, just listen and pay attention. Do that or become redundant, which means you won't be needed. I don't follow the pack, I'm leading. I don't fall to the back, I'm speaking till y'all see how black this sheep is. Fake praise, just keep it. Too godly to ever need it. And honestly, where my league is, you'll probably never see it.
That was L.J. Hamilton. Make some noise for the poet one time. Judges, we talked about it. Make sure you write big and bold. This is the longest you're gonna have, judges, to write these scores, by the way. It's like rapid fire, goddamn. Judges, can I get a score for L.J. Hamilton in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up.
They in my ear.
All right. From low to high, I have an 8.7. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back. From low to high, I have an 8.0. 8.7. 8.8. 8.9. And an 8.9. That's all the scores, we can't go higher. But make some noise for that poet one time. Y'all are doing such a good fucking job. I missed something in my introduction. I missed something y'all already doing naturally. You can make noise for the poet in real time. If they say something you fuck with, you can snap, you can clap, you can make noise, you can hoop, you can holler, you can do all that shit all at the same time. Y'all already doing it. I encourage you to keep doing it. And are you ready for the first poet of this competition? Yeah! Then we clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for the Prodigy True.
That's my friend. Yeah.
New post. Dream of becoming a hip-hop sensation previously owned by a man. Cursed with a disease he acquired from childbirth, the CD man they call him. Sells the dreams of actors and singers, and his hometown is famous. After dying from a plague, he is famous enough to be on television. In later news, CD man becomes latest hip-hop sensation, or police execute another black man, or why we keep having this conversation. He trends in the internet, Millions of followers will watch timeshare record he trends in papers. On bloody loaded magazines like the latest war movie like post-trauma. It's so trendy like posts. Like, share, comment, no. I don't want to talk about it. Delete new posts. They say that the one in front of the gun lives forever. Never the sinner. Always dressed in lawsuit after casket. This the price of fame. We tried to tell him your melanin spreads in the summer. Full sun will only make you darker. Full sun will turn you angry. Like werewolves, silver bullets, cameras smile. Like your life depends on it. They are coming for your close-up soon. Your smile, all full of gold, all 32 karat AU, he shouts. Hope you aren't camera shy, shoots his mouth a cold cannon. Gunshot, camera shot are both your fans. Love your smile so much they even face down. They see your defiance. Why didn't you comply? Were you under pressure? Did you struggle with your dark skin? Did you struggle with your dark sin? Why did you look so guilty? We want you to be good. We thought you wanted to be famous, like this hip-hop sensation. Don't you love us? Don't run, freeze. Do as we say. You, your fans, we adore you. We cheer for you in basketball stands and football bleachers and music videos. Why don't you love us? You misunderstand. We just want to make sure you're safe. Don't you want us to be safe? You're sick. We just don't want to catch your black, okay? We don't want no trouble, G. Go, goose. Gold teeth, white teeth, feathers made you fly. CD man, will I ever be as fly as you? Record stop, skips, ever repeats, Mr. Sterling. Will I ever be as fly as you? Your fans love your latest hit. It sounds a lot like the last one, like you, my long lost brother. Like I lost Oscar in that train station on New Year's Eve. Your children remember. Your fans forget your most famous hit. A decomposed photograph returns its darkness, its black, back into this earth, waiting to birth the next famous MC.
That was the Prodigy Truth. Your previous poet, L.J. Hamilton, had a score of a 26.4. Judges, can I get scores for the Prodigy Truth in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high, I have a 6.7, 7.0, 7.4, 7.8, and a 9.6. Make some noise for that, poet. An audience, if you're ready for the next poet, can I get a hell yeah? Then we clapping, we building energy. Make all the noise for Immortal. Give it up for that poet one time. Give it up for that poet one time. Bring it up more.
You came quoting Corinthians but never walked in love. Knew every psalm by heart, but didn't know how to hold one. You laid hands on my trauma like it was your testimony. Turned my vulnerability into your pulpit and preached peace while provoking war in the sanctuary of my soul. You fasted for clarity, but fed confusion into every conversation. Said you were guarding your heart, but built fences around your ego. You spoke in tongues and red flags, cast out demons that looked like your own reflection, told me I was broken, but never asked who dropped me. Told me I was broken, but never asked who dropped me. You called it discernment. I called it discretion. You called it conviction, but it sounded a lot like control. Every verse you dropped had a guilt trip as the punchline. You were baptized in buzzwords, boundaries, energy, protecting my peace, but used them as an excuse for disappearing acts and weaponized silence. You threw therapy words like they were stones, projection, gaslighting, triggered, unhealed. You lied and smiled like it was the truth. But I saw the pattern. You weren't preaching, you were dodging. You weren't divine, you were rehearsed. You were a red flag dressed in white robes, holier than thou, a prophet with a prophet complex, and I almost gave you my amen. Almost let you rewrite my commandments. Almost believe that love should hurt as long as it looked holy. But now I know. God don't come through guilt trips. Healing don't come through gaslight and love. Love doesn't need a pulpit to prove that it's sacred. So keep your gospel. I'm building altars in safe places now. Praying with people that don't play God. Loving in full truth. Not just the scriptures we quote, but in the way we show up. Immortal.
Your previous poet, Prodigy True, had a score of a 22.2. Judges, can I get essential modal score in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, audience, let us know how you feel about it. From low to high, I have a 5.3, 5.9, a 6, 8.6, and our first 10 of the night. Make some noise for that poet one time. And audience, if you're ready for the next poet, can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! Then we clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Tella.
This is an ode to my shadow side. Shadow side, girl, I be talking shit about you. Blaming our downfalls all on what you didn't do. Telling people how you used to crash out without a clue, and how that definitely was not me, but all you. I be telling motherfuckers I left you behind. Did my healing and found the light, hoping it's so bright that they never see the you in me with that evil grin and yellow sharp teeth. Shadow side, girl, you be scaring me. So scared to see red, cause if I black out, I'll open my eyes and see you instead. I hide you like monsters in my closet and under my bed, cause you got me labeled a hothead. With your mouth full of lead, ammo, knives, you get a kick out of watching people's arm hairs rise. A thrill of cussing people out with your eyes. People walk on eggshells around us, hoping this light version of me is not a disguise for the real me that they think is you, which is why I hate everything that you are and everything you put us through. I do everything in my power to bury you, repress you so far away from my identity that they never view us as one. Cause I can't accept what you did. How you let abuse birth our precious kid. How you delayed our dreams by letting anxiety win. How you had self-hatred for our own skin. And how you let codependency Make you a ride or die for a nigga that barely lets you live. And now you ready to knock all this shit over the smallest inconvenience. You made us look stupid. Believing every nigga was struck by Cupid. Believing your doubts and fears over God goes undisputed. Seeing peace as boredom, and now you got us in some bullshit. Shadow side girl, look at me when I'm talking to you so I can see where this is rooted.
Let's go, poet.
But all I see was a version of me with knives in her back, bleeding out since she's being persecuted. She said all I wanted was to be loved and included. But you hate me. You hide me. When it was me that got you through it. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be able to follow your heart in Houston. While I carry the pain of our previous life, and trust me, it's gruesome. All I wanted was alignment and union of shadow and light. Cause the more you feel me, you heal me, and our soul comes alive. This is an ode to my shadow side.
That was Tella doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet. Your previous poet had a score of a 20.5. Judges, can I get scores for Tella in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. Okay, from low to high, I have a 7. I'm sorry, I have an 8.7, a 9.1, 9.5, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that, poet. And audience, are we ready for the next poet? Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. And we clapping. We building energy. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going for Janelle G. Yeah, I almost forgot, but I remember. Make some noise for that poet.
I know her.
Father, I don't remember giving consent, but life is fucking me. It's like having a train ran on me. Imagine being fucked every day by days where it's hard to wake up. Imagine depression bending you over and fucking you so you feel it deeper. Feel the isolation deeper. Feel the self-loathing deeper. Feel that not ever going to wake up again deeper. It's no wonder depression loves doggy style, because at least then I don't see it coming. Speaking of coming, anxiety loves coming on my face. Anxiety loves bringing me down to my knees as I'm kneeling, waiting for it to blow its load. I'm so shook when the anxiety attacks, as if anxiety doesn't love fucking my face. I mean, love making me gag off the abandonment issues it shoves down my throat. And trauma taunts and teases me, edging me on to the part where I think I'm healing, and when I think I reach the climax, it reminds me that I'm still broken. All the while, life is in the corner like some peeping Tom, watching as I'm forced into the next round. Father, I don't remember giving consent, but life has made me into a masochist. I hate pain, and yet somehow the chokehold that life has me gets me dripping. I mean, I considered myself a switch, 50% dom, 50% submissive. But somehow, life has let my mental health dominate me into submission. I mean, death was supposed to be the safe word. But imagine having a daddy who won't let you use it. I don't remember masturbation feeling like this. It feels too cruel. You see, I've been praying about this. I've been trying to heal from this, but I am the cause of this. Literally fucking my own self. And to think the weight that I tried so hard to push off me is the weight of my own thoughts. And Father, I don't remember asking to be born, and yet He still made me. I don't remember asking to be chosen, but He still chose me, and yet I feel like the worst warrior with the way that this holy war feels like genocide because I constantly contemplate suicide, always wanting to run away and hide. Father, I don't remember giving consent, but I wonder, what would it feel like if I finally did? Will I feel the pleasure of it all? Or will life still see me as a sinner?
That was Janelle G doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet. Your previous poet, Tella, had a score of 28.6. And judges, can I get scores for Janelle G in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high, keep them up, judges. I gotta see. Let's see. From low to high, I have a 6.1, 7.0, 7.2, 8.9, and a 9.0. Make some noise for that poet. And audience, if you're ready for the next poet, let me get a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Then we clapping, we building all the energy, all the way from Austin, Texas. Make some noise for my Kayla OK.
This is for the ghetto girls who dance to Sierra and sing like we was the missing 5th member of Destiny's Child. This is for the ghetto girls who wear bonnets to the gas station, to the open mic, or to the wanpoetry slam. This is for us. My mom makes a comment about the desirability of my hair for my job. I'm a teacher. I'm a black, queer teacher. My children wear hair just like this. My children house bodies just like mine, and they are trying to figure out what is appropriate, acceptable, while piercing apart their own lives, their own bodies. So what really is you saying, Mama? That my self-expression means nothing to you? That how I choose to feed my children culture, self-love, and expression amounts to nothing to you? I scroll on Instagram to see a picture of Summer Walker in her dress she sported at the Grammys. Not only did she look amazing, but I appreciated the nod, as beautiful things do grow from concrete like roses be growing from the coldest, colorless concrete. She embodied hope then, and people lifted their noses. They dogged her. It reminded me of the rhetoric that gloomed around Tiffany Haddish when she re-wore her one dress from that one award show. I wonder if the women who think like my mom would be upset, call it flaunting instead of connecting with her hood, call her a sellout. Instead of a gap bridger, call her a hoe. Instead of a holy being, dismantling dog ass perceptions of acceptability politics, excuse me, let her wear her hair however the fuck she want to, bonnet it up and get them fucking groceries. Every time I think of the blackest insult I have received, it always comes from my mom. See, this is why racism don't bother this skin of a womb. I knew self-hate before I knew my primary and secondary colors good. Like, why do my hair follicles bother her so fucking much? I recall how my mother never learned how to braid. Maybe that's always been the disconnect. Maybe my love has stopped, maybe. It's on back order like my wig that my mama hate. We will remain slayed, laid, and die just like the ghettoest of bitches do, because we love it more than we fear your ridicule.
That was a poet doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet. Your previous poet, Janelle G, would have had a score of a 23.1, but after a 1.5 time penalty, for real, it was a lot. Janelle had a score of a 22.6. Everybody say boo time. Everybody say yay for going home on time. Y'all must not have bedtimes. That's okay. You can say out. You can do your thing. Your boy going to sleep after this shit. Swear to God. Judges, can I get scores for my Kyla okay? All right. From low to high, I have a 7.8, an 8.3, a 9.2, a 9.4, and a 9.7. Is that high enough for you? Maybe? Okay. Higher. It's all love, I promise. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? I thought y'all was gonna catch on. I'm just gonna say it's a rule. When I ask you for the next poet, you already know what it is. Gang, gang. Give it up for my judge one time. Now, audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Sarah Tony.
Ode to my restored girlhood after a toxic relationship.
Okay.
They say when one door closes, another one opens. The closed door be the one to my ex-fiance's apartment, where I poured pints of passion into a polluted partnership, rarely receiving recognition or romance in return. So I give back the key, I give back the ring, so I can finally give back to myself. The open door is the passenger side to my best friend's ride, no scrubs. She greets me with a hug, takes me by the shoulders, and says, "Bitch, I am so fucking happy you're done with her. She did not deserve you." All right, get your seatbelt on. Let's go take some shots. When the one I swore I would marry did everything to extinguish my light, my friends morphed into a mass of matches, reigniting my spark until I was once again as lit as the joints we smoke on the patio. So here's to getting my girlhood back. Here's to the sleepovers, with card games, vodka, and dad jokes cheesier than the queso we had to dip our wings in because Little Caesars forgot our fucking ranch. Here's to the beach trips, where we etch each other's name in the sand like concrete, because as Fleetwood Mac says, Women, they will come and they will go. But as the cheetah girls say, we are sisters. We stand together. We make each other stronger. That ain't never gonna change. I gaze at the water I once drowned in as my ex used me as her flotation device, but now I'm parasailing above it and I ain't coming down. You see, in this journey, the therapist is the main doctor, each friend is a physician's assistant. They are the scalpel that cut out the cancerous growth that trapped me with the ring, the blood transfusions that pour back into this depleted body, and the staples that put me back together again. Each apartment clean-out is the chemo treatment. Though the main problem has been cut out, we must now go in and rid all remnants of her from this body and from this home, and each soul-reviving friend hangout is the physical therapy. My ex canceled my happiness like a gym membership, but my friends build me back up like a muscle, and best bet, I am coming back stronger than ever. A year ago, I couldn't imagine myself without her, though all she did was leech onto me and drain me of my life force, but I am in remission. It's crazy to think. Even though she is subtracted from my equation, I don't really feel like I went through much of a subtraction because the love poured back into me by my positive factors is so exponential. Their love isn't just an addition, it's a multiplication. So this poem is for the girls. This love is for the girls. This beautiful new life will forever and always be for the girls.
That was Serotonin doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet. Make some noise for my DJ. He always on point. He does weddings, he does birthdays, he does divorce parties. If you need it, you know, you never know. He said he does remarry parties. What the fuck is that? What the hell? The fuck? Your previous poet would have had a score of a 26.9, but after a 1 point time penalty, everybody say boo time. She had a score of a 25.9. Audience, judges, can I get scores for Serotonin in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high, we have a cheetah girl hating 7.5. We have, my bad, bro, I had to do it to you. Scoot this one over, let me see. We have a 8.0. We have a 8.3. We have a 8.3 over here. 8.7 over here. And we have a 9.3. Make some noise for that poet. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Then we clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Chief Aiken. Question. Can Superman save everybody? I mean, I know he's bigger than a bird, a plane. I mean, he is Superman, but I got a question. Can Superman save everybody? Shit, of course he can, because he's Superman, faster than a speeding bullet. No bullet can penetrate his body. But I saw a bullet in my brother's body, and Superman was nowhere to be found. So I got a question. Can Superman save everybody? Shit. I mean, of course he can. After all, he is the man of steel. And you know what they say about steel? Peace, be still. Or was it peace, be still? Or was it please be still? You have the right to remain silent or go in pieces. No, you are not made of steel. You are just a man. So stop trying to be Superman. So I have a question.
Can Superman save everybody? Of course he can, right? I mean, after all, he is the man in red and blue. Even though my red's on the floor, from a man in a blue uniform, replace the S on his chest with a badge symbolizing a similar Superman, but that's not my Superman. No. My Superman saved lives, but I have a question. Can Superman save Emmett Till, Trayvon Martin, Breonna Taylor? Or was he more focused as Lois because that was more in his lane? But see, Superman understands us, right? I mean, he gets us, right? I mean, after all, Superman had to change his name to the sky's home from those who took it from him because Superman sounds more foreign. But Clark can't. See, Superman had to hold the weight of the world on his shoulders, even though they called him alien, angry, something to be hanged or displayed. So I have a question. Can Superman save everybody? I mean, can he save the injustice in our political justice league down in D.C.? Can he save a Wonder Woman face when they tell her that her body is not hers? Can they save our Martin Luthers turning into Lex Luthers behind cell walls made from kryptonite? Can they save our black boys that aren't learning how to fly, but through the gun, learning that they can fly at a young age? No. That is not my Superman. See, my Superman is my hero, my joy since I was a boy. But I have a question. Can Superman save everybody? Or are we just nobody worth saving?
That was Chief Ikenna doing a poem. Your previous poet, Serotonin, had us go over 25 judges. Can I get scores for Chief Ikenna? I don't even know what they're clapping at. Can I get scores for Chief Ikenna in 3, 2, 1? Put them up. From low to high, I have a 9.5, a 9.5, a 9.7, and a 10, and a 10. Okay, I got a question for your audience. Superman or Goku? Okay. Goku or Omni-Man? Okay. Superman or Omni-Man? I don't know, bro. Superman could smash Omni-Man. Some of y'all like, what the fuck is these niggas talking about? Audience, are you ready for the next poet? When we clapping, we build the energy. Give it up for Phoenix.
No one would have guessed this year would hold so much significance. I cheated death, and I only came back to life to win again. This game of life filled with so much rudeness, violence, and ignorance. But God sparked his chosen, our mission's DNA imprinted. I was made of light and love, demonic spirits so interested. I'm God's strongest soldier, been fighting for life, I'm sick of this. Still, I thank God for having mercy on this troubled kid. I'm praising my Father, the blessings he gives are infinite. We choose our past, our possibilities limitless. God shows his wrath when demons bully his innocent. Father, forgive them, for they know not who they hurt, and their empathy is impotent. They think the synchronicities are just coincidence. Their eyes wide awake, but souls slumber in imprisonment. Ignorance is bliss, and the lies believed are so intricate. Father, please have mercy on empty vessels who lack a soul. Illuminate their past, spark the hearts within that's made of gold. I am my Father's handiwork, and may the potter sculpt a worthy mold. I'm God's strongest soldier, fighting for everything the devil stole. Made in my Father's image, breaking every lie that was ever told. I'm saving spirits and warming every heart that was ever cold. I'm trampolining on my enemies, decimating all of their strongholds. Using this double-edged sword, Satan gotta pay me back 100-fold. They knew this battle was over when the the chosen ones arose. We got fire in our eyes and souls that refuse to be sold. We are the worthiest of servants. We sacrificed all our greed and pride. Our pineal open, seeing clearly through our third eye. We wrestling with principalities until our Father says it's done. Demons still trying to fight a battle that's already won. We up the score. I'm thankful I'm on the winning team. This is spiritual war just like the one before, but God still reigns supreme.
That was Phoenix doing a poem. Your previous poet, Chief Ikenna, had a score of a 29.2. Make some noise for that poet. Judges, can I get scores for Phoenix in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. From low to high, I have a 7.5, an 8.5, a 9.0, a 9.3, and a 10. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Then we clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Hustle Lou in the Cry Poetry. Give it up for that poet. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
I might be a showman, but this ain't no show. I'm here to cleanse your palate. Hustles from the streets. You see, my heart, poverty reigns supreme. In this field, most of y'all are frauds. I ain't got no time, no place for this game named fame. I am not to be played with. I was born and made, so you know I stay with that heat. Niggas act like lives ain't getting laid to rest, like God ain't called us all to a test. Claiming to be gifted, yet you refuse to stay lifted. It is about time that we watch this party die. I might be a showman, but this ain't no show. You see, I live what I preach. I spit with an iron fist, rule like wood, that measures a room that plays stainless steel on chests like breastplates. You see, these words, when they stick, make you bulletproof, riddled with fear no longer. My message presents presence, cleansed by fire. Wood does not matter to my igniter. I light flames with laughter. As my breath engulfs shame, my tongue inspires. Perseverance be the term that defines my forefathers when they hand me a torch. I run laps around the track like I'm Rocky in his prime. I'm willing to fight fire with fire being me. Only one man can ever aspire, so listen quite closely as I infuse your smile with glue. When I tell you to put your heart on a pedestal, please appreciate your joys. Learn to move when tolerated, stick and move when played within. Hit the fool that played with you with the new level of H2. No hold when they ask why you so hostile. Tell them why God sent this poet an angel and I's hustle breeze fumes. As it blows minds with his tool, his words ensues grace in a prison where God breaks prisons with praise. This ain't what you want, and what ain't what you need. Abiding by the law is exactly how you should live. You see, hate can't ever coexist where love is real. Peace remains living in every single fingertip as heaven sent opportunities continue knocking on your door. If you can't tell yet, I'm living proof that God don't miss. You see, my Father shifts your mind like metal in a furnace. I'm sharp like butter on a skillet. I'm bound to heat up and spread the anointing like I was baptized in fire. But on my way up, I stopped halfway to thank God for washing me clean. As I shine the shoes, he said, stop, you get it now. Step on the court and shoot, you're lethal. Some folks keep talking about practice when the truth is I'm the answer. When it's time to ball, I hoop. Hustle is living, breathing proof that God don't miss.
Now you can play music, DJ. Audience, make some noise for that poet. Your previous poet, Phoenix, had a score of a 26.8. Judges, can I get scores for Hustle Little Cry Poetry in 3, 2, 1? Put it up. All right, from low to high, I have a 8. 20's crazy. 20's crazy. I have an 8.2, an 8.4, 8.5, 8.7, and a 9.5. Make some noise for that, poet. All right, audience. Are you ready for the next poet? Then you clapping, you building energy, we making all the noise for Ken Joe.
You ever had to stand on business? Why your mother couldn't stand up? She used to defend you all the time. Now she can't even lift her hands up. Her precious baby boy. I guess it's time for you to man up. First time in your life you can't call your mother for the answers. Her only son. And I remember when she used to change my pamper at 57. I never thought I'd call a nurse in the room to change her pamper. As she get damper, that raises her depression. I grow angry watching my mother be treated like an adolescent. Mind you, this is the same woman who done taught me every lesson. So fuck it right, I'm stressing. I damn near gave up hope. Cause they called me about 3 months ago, talk about your mother done had her second stroke. Talk about they don't know. Cause she can't walk or talk. Asking for a power of attorney. Nigga, I see y'all tomorrow. Cause if they send her to a nursing home, then the nursing home get to own her car and home. And eventually they gotta send her to a nursing home cause they can't send her home alone. Even though she a veteran and she should have got approved for a nursing home. So I've been down here ever since taking care of my mother while my kids home alone. Look at me, trying to be a dad on the phone. They calling me, asking the same questions. When you coming home? I don't know. They need me there, she need me here, and life isn't fair. Whole time I gotta be a man for everybody while I'm fucking scared. Yeah, I thought about quitting. And my second thought was, how fucking dare you? You better take care of your mother how she took care of you. That woman gave you the knowledge so them niggas didn't bury you. No, that woman gave you the power so you could survive by yourself and don't need no woman to marry you. And most importantly, she carried you. She could have aborted you, worked 2 jobs. She never afforded you. She spoiled you and still was trying to get more to you. So yes, boy, you better do everything you ought to do. Go back to the hospital, look at your mother, think about everything she bought for you. No, go back to the hospital, look at your mother, think about everything she taught to you. No, look at your life and think about every brush she gave to you and things she used to say to you. I brought you in this world and I take you out this world. And she still gave grace to you. Whole time she didn't even want to be in this world. And she stayed for you. So the least you could do is everything your mother needs you to. Even if what your mother needs from you never thought you would have to do. Doctors calling your phone telling you can't leave your mother like this because it's unethical. Looking you in your eyes telling you what they efforts do, knowing damn well if it was their mother, they would have left her plugged up as long as possible. Happy Mother's Day.
Give it up for that poet one time. Your previous poet had a score of a 26.8. Judges, can I get scores for Ken Jones in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. Okay. From low to high, I have a 9.0, a 9.0, a 9.2, a 9.6, and somebody who really do love their mama, a 10. Okay, question. What did y'all mama say to y'all when y'all went to the grocery store? That's it right there. She say, don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing, you ain't getting nothing. My mama said, don't touch nothing, don't look at nothing, don't ask for nothing. I like that one though. Y'all tell y'all kids that, anybody? See, some of y'all don't want people to know y'all got kids. That's a different conversation. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Sunny Alicia.
My worst fear is that I'll let this man in and he'll get comfortable and try to change and rearrange my interior designs and all of the things that I put into place. So yes, I'm afraid that he'll see me, the real me, the me that I've been concealing. Yes, I am afraid of him causing damage in the very places that I brought healing. Yes, I am afraid that he'll eventually reach the peak of me and realize there is a ceiling, because there are places that I am just unwilling to go. Like that never-ending cycle of back and forth, or to the back burner, or swept under some rug. So if I release all of these fears and put unrestricted trust in us, how do I know that he won't be like every other guy before him? How do I know that when he sees the deepest, darkest, most intimate parts of me, that he won't realize this isn't what he really wants after all? Calamity is what you risk when you're brave enough to fall in love. And love is what you all call this amazing act of kindness. I mean, love. It's what you all call this crazy act of violence. You all think it's so cute, but you have no idea the war that goes on inside when I genuinely crave intimacy, yet simultaneously fear being played and left lonely. And he's asking me to risk it all for the possibility of a lifetime partnership that may or may not be compatible with the person underlying these layers of problems. If I let him in, what happens to my ornamentation? Huh? What happens to the scars that I try to cover up with makeup and tattoo decorations? What happens to the caution tape that I loosely draped around the exit wound where my last man escaped from? Yeah, I have a hard time opening up, but if I let him in, I can't just let him go. And I know that sounds kind of psycho, huh? But isn't it nuts? Me giving a fuck enough to open up and trust someone who probably has thirsty ass backups waiting for me to fuck up just so I can act up love. It's not so cute when nobody's laughing. But that's usually what happens when a man's words and his actions aren't lining up to a fraction. Only 2 + 2 = 4. I'm afraid of deception and bad patterns, frequent reactions, heart and liking, even laughing at thirsty ass statuses. I fear those actions may be a habit to him, and I don't want to be embarrassed. I'm afraid of basking in the idea of us while he's being careless. I'm afraid if I give him my heart, he will mishandle it. And I'm afraid if that happens, I may not be strong enough to handle it.
That was Sunny Alicia doing a poem. Give it up for that poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for Sunny Alicia in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. Your previous poet had a score of 27.8. For Sunny Alicia, we have an 8.6, an 8.7, a 9.1, a 9.5, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? I'm not ready for the next poet. We're getting there. Give me 1 second. How we feeling tonight? How we feeling tonight? Y'all still with me? Y'all rocking with me? We enjoying the slam? Shit heating the fuck up. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Then we clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Ebony Rose.
When a soldier's last breath marches from his body across a wounded battlefield, the country mourns. Salutes his fighting spirit with 21 gunshots collapsing into the clouds. Consider each one of these shots a salute to you, Daddy. See, memories migrate to the man you used to be. Mind as sharp as the crease in your uniform, always wielding your knowledge of Webster, I was determined to outspell you. You taught me that a loaded vocabulary was the most dangerous artillery and how I can win any war with the right words. See, but now you are clumsy competition, tripping over consonants and dropping vowels. I outspell you. Shot, please. No chaser. See, when you've been guzzling pain, alcohol is the chaser, right? Daddy, you taught me that a loaded liver was the most dangerous artillery and how I can win any war with the right shot, please. See, I don't know what's emptier, your promises or these bottles. I should have mixed your vows with vodka, then I know for sure they wouldn't have traveled from your breath. But my sister said you would have blew that chance and just turned into a breathalyzer. So now we're both drunk on broken promises. And my mama, she puts me on the path of forgiveness, but I'm having trouble walking that straight line. Sounds like shot, shot, shot. Do you know those mornings after? When you're so sick to your stomach, you vowed to never drink again. But Daddy, you swallowed that tequila sunrise. You so sick, the doctor ordered you to never drink again. 27 hospital visits later, shot. 37 hospital visits later, 57 shots later, you're still drinking, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Sounds like shot, shot, shot. See, I inherited a soldier's DNA. I got happy hour, margaritas, mimosas, tequila, Hennessy, anything you can think of flowing through my veins. See, bloodstream, a river of alcohol poisoning. No wonder I grew into a wine house, pouring alcohol on wounded emotions, not knowing that alcohol on wounds only makes them take longer to heal, but at least the burn makes them numb for a while. Shots, please.
That was Ebony Rose. Make some noise for that poet. Your previous poet had a score of a 27.3. Judges, can I get a score for Ebony Rose in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high, I have a 7.7, 8.5, 8.8, 8.9, and a 9.2. Make some noise for that poet one time. And audience, are you ready for the next poet? Let me get a hell yeah. Hell yeah. We clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for you, CJ.
Fire shots, down suspect. It's constantly on the news and has our attention. And whether you're police, a civilian, villain, or victim, listen. These incidents have become far too familiar for my people so much. I can tell my story backwards. It starts at the end. Fire shots, down suspect. See, the officer was fully aware what he has done. Then my body soaked the blood up like a sponge. Eyes opened up. I stumbled back onto 2 feet. Frantic breaths, but regaining functioning of my lungs. Me, you, but all I had in my hand was a phone. Cavity closed chest as the bullet backfires into his gun like a sonar wave, how the sound returns to the source. Simultaneously, the crowd witnessing this crime instantly re-emerge. Pressure ease up off trigger. All it takes is 7 pounds of force to wield a Smith & Wesson to send bullets through my chest that will rip through my organs. See, the officer was always out of line with shaky hands and sweat on his palms. The cop finds the suspect sketchy while he has his gun drawn. I have my hands in the air with head nods as if I'm listening to a song, and there's a shuffling of words. The cop was assertive in his tone. I'm begging, shoot, don't please. After the cop yelled, move, don't freeze. I wonder what I had done. All I said was record can I, so my death can be streamed across the world. Cop presses button on body cam to turn it back on. How system codes fail when a request for a badge number is opposed. I rewind the actions in my head to see why I went wrong, and I'm like, why did I call the cops? I would have been best alone. I did everything that he said. Why did I reach for my phone? He thinks maybe I'm the threat. I'm an animal like the rest, so if he extincts my population, it will be for the best. He's hired to make America great again like his ancestors. So when niggas get out of line, it's his job to keep us in check. My phone stopped recording, reverting on the threatened motion. The gun go back into the holster, ending the commotion. As temperature decreased, you would think emotions were a place of logic and emotions, but however, the precinct is still a need to meet quota. It's been over a week since the force put a nigga 6 feet under, so a bias is being promoted. I notice I'm in danger. Cop state description fit you. Q&A feels like an interrogation. He's recording and noting, and I was hoping he was a good cop without ulterior motives. Hurt me, don't please, because his demeanor starts to make me nervous, and I'm aware how these situations go from witness to murder. I murmured, I called because of a disturbance. I constantly hear screaming for my people, and I'm starting to get worried. I've handed back my ID. The walkie projects over 410. Copy. I look at a picture of my family in my wallet as it all goes back into my pocket. The cop strolls back into his cruiser. Close the door. Lock it. Speeds off in reverse. Explodes faster than the rocket. Wee-woo, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, wee-woo. I hear faint police sirens and sirens sound like cries for my people who died from police violence. I moonwalk back into the gate, into the safe space of my property. Then I spiral down a black hole on how black holes bleed out black bodies, because Sonya Massey died over a pot. Sonya Massey died over a tot. Oscar Grant begged for his mama. Breonna Taylor died in her apartment, and they never had a warrant. Oscar Grant said, I have a daughter. Our melanin makes us target like abortion. Our officers take children away from mothers and fathers they're supposed to protect and serve, but they're the Department of Departure. I reappear back into my apartment, ponder on my involvement. Route in office, it says the dispatch from her office. I put the phone back to my ear as I regret calling. I said, there's a reoccurring issue going on in my community. I need help solving this problem. Poem.
That was UCJ doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet one time. Your previous poet, Ebony Rose, had a score of a 26.2. Judges, can I get scores for UCJ in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, from low to a high, I have an 8.5. Scoot this over. A 9.0, a 9.1, a 9.4, and a 9.5. Make some noise for that poet one time. Audience, before we move on to this final poet of this first round, right about now is an organization, and we do a lot of different events, okay? We do shows on every Wednesday night at Avant Garden. Make some noise if you've been at an Avant Garden open mic. That's our first show. We've been running that show for the past 10 years faithfully. Who hosting tomorrow, Amir? Free in the building? Not tonight? Free.K is hosting tomorrow. Make some noise for that poet, that host, that MC, that artist. She's really dope and brings a great energy. I know tonight's a slam, so if you weren't able to get on a list tonight, come out tomorrow and we're gonna have an open mic so you'll be able to get on that list. We are here every Tuesday, same time, same place. Next week we have Love and Heartbreak. Yeah? Make some noise for Love and Heartbreak open mic. Hosted by LJ Hamilton.
You ain't from Houston, that's why you forgot.
That's Let me plug my shit right quick the right way. So next Tuesday we have Bars Fest and it's Houston versus everybody. I'm gonna explain what this is. Alright? It's a head-to-head. We got 9 poets from Houston. We got 9 poets that are not from Houston but live here. Alright? And those 9 poets that not from here, that live here, that includes me. Y'all ain't hear what I'm about yet, but I got that fire. I don't just host this shit. Not anybody get to host this shit, goddammit. We got Sharika Mitchell. Let's go. Let's go. But listen, I ain't even going front. Houston got a formidable team. Make some noise for Houston. Make some noise for everybody. Did you hear that? Did you hear? I think it was louder for everybody. I'm just saying. Listen, y'all, it takes a community and a village to put this shit together. We give away $600 every poetry slam, and that's not covered by the entry fees that the poets buy into this show at. And so what we do is as a community, we pass the bucket to make sure we get to pay these artists. So I'm gonna pass this bucket around, and if there's anything that you feel inspired to put into it, you can do that. It's kind of like church. I know y'all was in church on Sunday for Mother's Day. Y'all can close the doors if you want. I don't like enclosed spaces. But we still gonna pass this bitch around like it's in church. Y'all know what to do. Most of y'all black. If you don't have cash, that's okay. We do live in the future.
Ushers, I said close them doors.
WAN Poetry at Cash App. $ WAN Poetry on Cash App. We take Venmo. We take Zelle too. So don't be afraid. Don't think you can't give us your money. With that being said, audience, are you ready for the final poet of the first round? Are you ready for the final poet of the first round? Can I get a hell yeah? Then we clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for Centel Glow.
Trigger warning. My pussy is not your property. But yet you have the audacity to tell me that you can come in and do whatever it is that you want with me. But see, my body is not your playground. And I am no jungle gym. Yet you climbed your ass on top of me like you were King Kong, scaling my walls, trying to destroy this empire. But see, this building was never yours to break, even though you tried it. And you must be so proud, beating your chest for claiming a crown, for pinning me down. Or maybe you hit the jackpot and I was that $1 million prize. It was a smooth exchange that turned into a violent scene. And I had received your smile as a warm gesture, but see, that friendship never came. And I hate that I had to witness the satisfaction on your face when you came. The only thing that I can remember is the beastly grunting in my ear. It's like the coarseness of your thighs rushing up against my skin. I just wish that a black hole would open up and suck me in. And the dripping, I feel every bead of sweat that dripped upon my forehead. But it's like, do you have any decency? And then people want to blame the woman when she is violated. And when she finally speaks out, they got the nerve to fix their lips to ask her, what was it that you were wearing when you were violated? And it's like,
Why does that even matter? I don't get it. Then you got the nerve to ask me, well, was your scream loud enough that the no pierced his eardrums? And I'm like, what? When I finally muster up the courage to speak up about this offense, I just hope and pray that you never have to wonder what it feels like to have to remain inside of your body. But at this point, it no longer feels like it belongs to you. May you never have to wash and wash and rub and rub and rub against your skin, trying to erase every memory or the scent of this monster that is stained upon your skin. I have no words. I have no words. It doesn't matter how much soap you use, how much lathering that you do, because at this point, have you ever tried to wash it all away, but then you still feel dirty? Because I feel dirty.
Make some noise for Centel Glow. Your previous poet, UCJ, had a score of a 26.2. Judges, can I get scores for Centel Glow in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high, I have a 7.5. Let me see that score over here in the corner. Bunny, move it this way. All right, I have a 7.5, an 8.3, a 9, a 9.3, and a 9.9. Make some noise for that, poet. Make some noise for all the poets in the first round. Make some noise for yourselves. All right, listen, we ain't done. We're about to go into a very brief intermission and emphasis on the mission, okay? This is a time where you're going to go use the restroom, where you're going to go get a drink from the bar, because some of y'all can use a drink right now. You know what I mean? It's been around. It's been a motherfucking round. Buy a drink for a judge. Buy a drink for a poet. Talk to the poet. They got merch, okay? Order some food and drink water, goddammit. Some of y'all be hella dehydrated. Make sure you drink water. But before we do all of those things, I need y'all to pull out your phone. I need y'all to pull out your phones, all right? Here's what we're gonna do. We like to capture moments and make memories, so I'm gonna take a giant selfie video of everybody while you take selfies with the person you came with. It's like selfie-ception, okay? So, y'all got y'all phones out? Y'all looking cute? Look, she putting on her glasses. Them glasses fire as fuck. By the way, I fuck with that shit. Them hoes hard. Yeah, y'all looking good as fuck tonight. Make some noise if you sitting next to somebody gorgeous. I don't know, that was quiet, but I'm gonna mind my business. All right, on a count of 3, we're gonna shake Sharika's favorite cheese, Gouda. 1, 2, 3, Gouda! And that will take us into intermission. I don't know if my DJ's ready. He was having technical difficulties, but it sounds like he's good now. So here's the time where I leave y'all in the very capable hands of DJ. Get it ready. And I'll see y'all in 5 minutes. This is your 2-minute warning. You got 2 minutes to get your drink, use the bathroom, order your food, find your seat. You don't get this show back started in about 2 minutes. I'm waiting on one more judge and we're gonna get this show back started. When I say mic, you say check. Say mic. Check. Mic. Check. When I say re, you say spec. Say re. Spec. Re. Spec. Make some noise for yourselves on time. Y'all ready to get the second round started? Looks like we still got some people trickling on in, finding their seats, but that's okay. Audience, I'm gonna give us a sacrificial poet, and judges, this is gonna recalibrate y'all, because I know y'all been having drinks. I know y'all been like meeting the poets. I know y'all have new favorite poets, and we're gonna get even new favorite poets now. So, are you ready for the first poet of the second half? Hell yeah. Then we clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise. Give it up for Ano.
Love and hate. Two things that you can feel and you can see. Watch who you call your friends and watch who you call your family. People claim they will love you, but if you slowly inhale, you can smell a sweet aroma of fake love in the air. You can see the poison on their lips. They will try to kiss you with their lies. And most people hide behind a disguise. And just because they older, don't mean they wise. Despise the free lunch and watch with whom you take pictures. And watch who you call your brother and sister. And please don't expect to receive love from people who have no love in them. Look in the mirror. I pray to God is what you see. I manifest heaven's vibrations, welcome you with open arms for all eternity. I manifest peace upon your journey. May you never get lost or go astray. And may you grow older with love and not heartbreak and hate. But please be safe, because they gonna hate the way you smile. They hate it when you feeling good inside. They hate it every time. How you tell the truth instead of lies. They hate your honest tongue. The way you face your fears and never run. They probably hate your mom and dad for having you as a God-gifted daughter or son. They hate what you're becoming. They hate the fact you're one of one. You shine bright like the sun. They hate the fact you're not a bum. They hate that you don't hate. They hate all of your loving ways. They hate the way you praise. They hate you every single day. They hate your gifted gab. They hate the way you make people laugh. They hate your soul ain't trash. They hate your happy ass ain't never mad. They hate you never sad. They will hate you just because they can. You will love them, but they will hate you. And they love it when they hate you, and they love it when you fail. They love it if you just disappear and go to jail. They love it when you care. Get your hopes up and get let down. They all rejoice like, yeah. They love it when you fail.
They love it when you really scared. They love it when you going through hell mad at life and want to pull out all your hair. They love your low vibrations. They love it when you speak hatred. They love it when you mourning. They love your pity party going. Love to wish you good morning. They love it when them demons haunt you. They got the spirit of California. They love the smell of ammonia. They love when that depression on you. They love when death around your corner. They love when you procrastinate and slack. They love it when you don't fight back. They love it when you not healed. They love the lies and the fear. They will hate you every way and they will hate you every day. But stay on your mission and never go astray. You will love them, but they will hate you. And they love it when they... Come on!
That was Anno doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. And judges, can I get a score for Anno, the poet? In 3, 2, 1. Put them up, put them up. From low to high, I have a 9.5, 9.6, 9.7, 9.9, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet. What a way to start off this first round. All right, y'all, so that was the second round. I'm sorry. What a way to start off the second round. That was, First of all, Chief, I ain't gonna say anything about you because you're in a slam, but LJ Hamilton, shut the fuck up. No, I'm playing. I'm hosting. The views of right about now does not reflect Zach Blunt.
You sure?
Always. So, real quick. I wanna point out these poets real quick. The Prodigy Truth, Immortal, Janelle G, Mykyla OK, Serotonin, Hustle and the Cry Poetry, Ebony Rose, and Centel Glow. Make some noise for those poets one time. Those amazing poets will not be joining us in the second half, but the top 6 scoring poets will, and we're gonna start it off with the last poet who qualified. So, audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for you, CJ.
I'm exhausted, tired, fatigued. Like, I'm trying to keep going, but my tank is on E, and I keep giving my all, but nothing is free, and I'm not making much money, but a refill I need, so tell me, how do I pay for gas? Because I'm trying. And I'm trying, but I keep falling on my ass, and nothing is paying out, but I'm steady building a tab because a nigga has to eat. Or no nutrition for me, which a lack thereof makes me more tired too, because I'm always too. I'm either too much or I'm not enough. Too deep or I don't give a fuck. Too happy or I'm in a rut, social anxiety, or I'm too drunk, too talkative, or I shut up. Too deep in faith, or I trust my gut too fat, or I work out too much, and that makes me tired too, and I'm losing mass off my body. My briefs are now loose. And I've enjoyed this feeling of starving because this ain't nothing new. I was raised on pantries, syrup sandwiches, and of course ramen noodles too, but I am tired of having a poor palate to which I choose from, and I'm far from done. But I gotta be slightly fucking confused because it seems I make the wrong decisions with every fucking move and taking chances with my mental. It's like a minefield too, because with the right, wrong step, everything can get blue, and I'm tired of being depressed. Settling for less, I'm tired of feeling alone, but it seems it's for the best, kind of tired of prayer, because most times I don't feel blessed. Like, Lord, I know I'm a tough soldier, but I'm tired of these tests. I'm tired of being a nice guy after they treat me like shit. I'm tired of being the villain for getting shit off my chest, big on karma. So being intentionally mad makes me more stressed. I can't even read my daily affirmations and feel like I'm lying to my reflection. I'm exhausted, waking up, putting my right foot after my left, and I'm tired of being tired, but I do not want permanent rest. But my brain tricks me to believe it's the only options left is either life or death, and that ideal has me pressed. The recession is on my ass. I'm living in debt. Black sheep of my family. Friends only call me for help fighting for y'all. Fighting myself like my needs don't exist. Natural giver, so I pour from empty cups until I have nothing left. Built by broken promises, my energy spills through those cracks. Familiar with neglect, I can't rely on no one's help, and that creates heartbreaks. And I want to rip these pieces out my chest, but I can't. Because these shards, they cut like glass, and then I cut myself on every time I go back because I'm tired of feeling like I don't deserve what I barely get. I'm anxious of the future, depressed from the past, don't know if I'll be a good father because I never had a dad. Heart racing, chasing after people that run like the Flash, and eventually I catch them and I be tired of their ass. So it becomes a waste of my time, and I'm definitely tired of that shit too, but it's cool. I'm learning balance, prioritizing how to better choose, because I can't breathe life into everybody, because that leaves me cold and blue, because if I always got them, then who really got you? Finally tired of being appreciated once they lose me, but I'm done spinning blocks. I'm not a parade that passes through, just like my storm, because I'm expected to have better days soon, because if it never rained on me, I wouldn't come to my full bloom. Finally tired of being appreciated once they lose me. But alarm sounds going off. Time's up. I'm about to wake the room. Poem.
That was UCJ doing a poem. Your previous poet, Anno, had a score of a 29.2. Judges, can I get scores for UCJ in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. Let me turn this. There you go. All right, cool. From low to high, I have a 7.9, a 9.2, a 9.5, a 9.9, and a 10. Make some noise for that, poet. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? That was sloppy as fuck. It's like one person who said the whole thing. That was crazy. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Then we clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Sunny Alicia.
Can I be transparent? Yes. I love my man most of all. It's just when he talks to me, something disrupts his words. It's like the sound waves makes mistakes, and his intentions translates into dead weight. The texting me late makes the entire relationship seem incoherent. Can I be transparent? Sometimes I think he catches amnesia and forgets who he's talking to. So I develop a hearing impairment. If how I feel becomes irrelevant, then I can't understand or hear shit. He say he wants a wife and I'm here for it, but y'all say life isn't fair, is it? I say save me the embarrassment, baby. Do you love me or not? Because I thought I showed and told him from the beginning the type of relationship he would be getting. Now the words that I'm choosing aren't fitting. I gotta be tripping. He was just trying to help. He didn't mean anything, but you can't explain that to the kid in me. See, I have a history of men doing bad shit to me. I guess he wasn't listening when I said his tone triggers my PTSD, so please give me a minute to gather my good energy. The girl in me is really kidding me. The kid in me is still in me, and she's killing me. My love life has always suffered from events that my mother should have interrupted, but life moved on, so none of that really means nothing. Plus, pointing the finger never got me further. So now it's me, him, and this crazy bitch. I know he didn't think he was getting a threesome in this relationship, but when he's upset, I just want to get under the blanket. It makes him more upset because he wants to kill my unhealthy addictions that I try to hide in him, keep me all sane and shit. So I just start saying shit like, is this the fucking thanks I get? Or I start complaining about how I'm not unfit for this relationship shit. I'm just a crazy bitch, but he loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me more than her, I think, or at least I hope that he won't go because of her. I thought I
told this bitch not to pop up around here no more. Where I love, it's because of her that it's difficult to trust. In the past, she basked in lust. I told her that wasn't real love, but she likes her men real fucked up. And I don't want that to be what comes of us, because I'm really trying to understand why, when he expresses love to me as my man, I fold. I fail to comprehend that this is the exact man that I asked God for, nothing less but so much more, but I get offended when he steps in the gap for me. It's like I felt I deserved him until I got him. I'm the problem. It's like I felt I deserved him until I actually got him, and that is a problem. And if we're being transparent, I'm still trying to figure this shit out, y'all.
Make some noise for the poet. That was Sunny, Alicia, and judges. Can I get scores for that poet in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. From low to high, I have a 7.8.
Higher.
A 9.3, 9.5, 9.7, and a 9.7. Make some noise for that poet. And audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Ken Jones.
Before we get started, can everybody follow me at Ken Jones Comedy? Everybody pull out their phones and follow me at Ken Jones Comedy. All right. I don't even know how to be a father. All I know is my kids bother me when they want to be bothered. And if my kids call my phone and say, "Hey, father, they want money," I say no and still send it. Because I know even if I don't give it, they'll still get it. So even if I don't got it, I still give it, with bill collectors calling my phone like, "Nigga, you ain't got it, then go get it." It's so vicious. Stuck doing doubles at work like I ain't this talented and so gifted. It's so different. Watching your dreams go down the drain just so your kids can live it. Imagine doing all this and your kids still don't listen. Coming home late from work like, "Then I tell you to do them goddamn dishes. And put something on your feet before you enter that goddamn kitchen." I tell my son about the streets, but in one ear and out the other is how he listened. And my question to y'all, did I actually fail the mission? And my son was to go to prison. Like, I ain't tell him. My father look at me like neither one of these niggas listen. As he reiterates, you can't be friends with your children. And I never was trying to be my children's friend. I just didn't want to be the reason they need healing. And I might be. Because even though I'm a full-time single father, that's the reason all the mothers like me. Hey, moms. And my daughter see them leaving my room after she wake up from her late night pee. Ironically, she realized I don't make none of these women wifey. And now my biggest fear is that she find a nigga just like me. You know, somebody who don't even know how to be a father, but know how to make these women call him daddy. Put a baby in my baby and make me a granddaddy. You judge my life when you realize I's the pappy, and I gotta teach this young man a class on how to be a daddy for dummies. Hopefully he don't leave my daughter gotta do anything for money. Karma smacking me back in the face like I used to think everything was funny. Now look at you. Your son don't think he the man unless he got a gun up in his hand, and your daughter you ain't give enough love to. So she sleeps with any man, hop on stripper poles and created the OnlyFans, and that's when you realize you don't even know how to be a father. This whole time, you just been doing what you can.
That was Ken Jones. Make some noise for the judges. Can I get a score for Ken Jones in 3, 2, 1? Put him up. All right. We waiting for one more. What's up? Oh, she. Here, hand her that other marker. Find it in a second. How it go? Nigga, that's what I said. Crazy word. Make some noise if I was singing it right. Damn. How it go? How it go? Somebody sing it. That's what the fuck I was doing. That's crazy. All right. We got some scores in from low to high. I have a 9.2, a 9.4, a 9.4, a 9.5, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy. Make all the noise for Phoenix.
Just want to let y'all know real quick, I got QR codes all over me, so if y'all want to scan me, just run the... Anyway, to the poem. I walk in beaming, demons seething, cause they sense my presence. They tend to hate me for no reason, trying to dim my effervescence. I was lonely in all of my hardest seasons, since my adolescence. I had to walk through hell alone just to become the blessing. The envy's tall, but still can't reach me cause my aura's blessed. They beat me down and left me bleeding, but every time I die, I just come back looking better. I survived Katrina waters in the blackest weather. I grew up the black sheep daughter. Now I am the GOAT forever. This chosen child was done so wrong, I pray that God forgives them never. They abused my mind, abused my body. Grown men stole my treasure. The warrior inside me wanted to slit their throats just so they could learn the hardest lesson. They treated me inadequately, like an inanimate object who couldn't feel a thing. I was a dog that felt no pain, the dog that felt no shame, the dog that had no soul. I was a dog that had no name. They tore me limb from limb, so God just built a better frame. And now these niggas see these hips and they know I'm a goddess. So they refute all of my problems, disregard all of my trauma, then downplay all of my knowledge and forget I'm the survivor turned thriver. 2 massive heart attacks only knocked me down for 1 week. I'm the one that survived. I'm the one that could see. One of the strongest soldiers of the Most High, D.O.D. And like Miss Maya Angelou, this Phoenix continues to R-I-S-E. I'm the one who walks by faith. I'm the one who still believes that there won't be any pain in the heavens God has weaved for me. Meanwhile, forever cursed are all those demons. Can you hear them moaning, weeping, the gnashing of teeth and screaming?
That was Phoenix. Make some noise for the poet. Judges, can I get a score for that poet in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. Okay, I was just making sure. All right, from low to high, I have a 9.0. Put it back up for me. You good, you good. I have a 9.0, a 9.5, a 9.8, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that, poet. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Then we clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Chief Ikenna.
If there's one thing I don't want to be, is that I don't want to be skinny. Yo, I want to be fat as fuck. Okay, maybe not fat, more like big. Like moto big, like so nice you can say twice big, like Al Capone big, like big boy with an iron it big. Like I want to be notorious. Because I don't want to just be big, I want to be B-I-G big. Because when you big, they will look at you and ask, yo, why are you so big? And I'm going to tell them it's because I'm going to eat them up. And I'm going to eat them up so much that my body becomes unhealthy. Do I overstuff myself with so much potential? Because your tiny energy cannot store all this big boy positivity. Do I'm going to eat them up like Michael Jackson? I'm going to beat them up from the giddy up. Better choose the right one or pick the kitties up. Because I'm going to eat them up like Gollum. Feeding for my precious. Use my tongue to reach her pearly gates and let her taste all of this foreign land. Because I'm going to eat them up so much that our sex becomes a movie scene. And I will have her coming to America. Because I'm going to eat them up like I have my life figured out. Meal prep 3 times a day and how to map out the route of my doubt with the right amount and a few extra hands. See, you call it success. I call it a meal plan. The way I put my body on a diet. Remove those from my spirit that don't belong, but I want them anyway as they owe me something. Strings attached like spaghetti. Only for them to tell me that this love is too much to handle, that I'm overweight for this greatness, that I'm not fit to fit into the Coke bottle of a world. Whip me like cattle, label me a pig, wear my stretch mark and whip mark, remind them of bacon strips. Dissect this animal, remove the mind, keep the body, but you will have a Jim Crow growing black boy, but still make them feel unworthy. Like you need to run, run big boy, run black boy, run boy, run boy, run nigga, run nigga, run nigga, run nigga. I say fuck exercise. I put this beast in obesity, fooling the full stomach to believe that this is the main entree when this is only the appetizer. Because this black sauce be kicking, call it finger licking, the way I'm spitting so much heat that scientifically when heat enters into a cold heart, it expands. So I am not a big boy. I'm just a motherfucking hot boy. The way I'm gonna eat big boy, eat black boy, eat proud, but I'm gonna eat them up so much that they're gonna ask, yo, are you full yet? And I'm gonna say, hell no. Because I just started eating.
That was Chief Ikenna. Make some noise for the poet. Can I get scores for Chief Ikenna judges in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high, I have, from low to high, I have a big boy hating 9. I got a 9.3, a 9.5, and a 10, and a 10 with an exclamation point. Make some noise for that poet. Audience, shh. This is the last time we're doing it This is not the last time we're doing it for the night. We're gonna do it this time. This is the last time we're doing it for a poet competing tonight. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy, make some noise for Tella!
2 pounds, 16 ounces, the size of a quart of milk, a liter of soda, a bag of sugar, maybe. But the doctor drew near saying, this is the size of your baby. Put me on magnesium or else I wouldn't make it. Had to be quiet to make sure he wasn't taken. The doctor said something must have shaken his peaceful stay since his due date was still 2.5 months away. My mother in the corner, stressing on repeat, cry, well, pray. See, my mother only had 2 kids. Scared to have more because after her mother had her brother, she couldn't live. My grandma had to choose between herself and her kids, so she chose my uncle, which is the greatest blessing. Now my mama wondering when hers is coming in. She says she barely remembers the funeral or the coffin. I often wonder how my grandma died during childbirth. This idea swirls through my mind as I sit front row as a white woman converse about trauma being passed down through mothers. She said a woman is born with all her eggs intact, which means that when my grandma went through, my mama went through, so you know where that leaves me at. She said, is there anything in your life that resembles that? I raise my hand and say, abuse. Because as I wrote down my family tree, it was in every generation, just reproduce. I left and called my mama and said, was yours abused? She said, baby, my mother died when I was 6, and some memories can't be reintroduced. But said I heard some stories about my daddy, and off that liquor he'll get reactive, which made sense because that liquor kept him captive until a fight broke out, and at my mother's 11-year-old feet he laid inactive. My grandfather was abusive. Interesting enough, my son and my mother shared the same birth weight, strangely. My mother wasn't raised by hers, but all 3 of us shared the same genes. It's in our bloodline. Did you know physical abuse releases dopamine? Trauma changes the waves in our brain because in my mother's home was hell and in mine's Calubine. Dishes thrown, cuts deep, ropes hung, blood spread. I look back on my childhood blessed that neither of my parents are dead. Cause if they're arguing in the car, just know I dread going into that house knowing they both about to see red. My dad was from an abusive household too. More emotionally, but the way words and jabs was thrown was nothing short of WWE, and I used to be ashamed of it until it was me, laid out on my back, looking into the eyes of my lover with my son in my tummy. The doctor said it's a blessing that he's here, and we're so lucky. I guess I'm just happy that we're both alive to be able to tell the story.
That was Tella. Make some noise for the poet. Judges, can I get a score for that poet in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. Okay, okay. All right, from low to high. I have a 9.0. I have a 9.8, a 9.9, a 10, and a 10. With like 9 exclamation points on that motherfucker. Make some noise for the poet. Make some noise for all the poets in the competition. All right, check it out. I got some calculations to do. I need to calculate some scores real quick, okay? And while I do that, we had a poet earlier that was in the competition who did not make it to the second round. But it is his birthday today, and I wanna allow him to come on this stage and receive his flowers and just share another poem with us. Can we do that? Yeah. All right, so on the count of 3, we're gonna say happy birthday, Immortal. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Immortal. and we clapping, and we building energy, and we clapping, and we building energy for Immortal to the stage.
It's hard not to love the Houston poetry community, right? It's a lot of love. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Skin tone. The only difference between cocky and confident. Between he's got moxie and he's a problem in the locker room. In a league of extraordinary bigots, they set invisible sidelines, move goalposts mid-game, and call audibles on opportunity when your swagger looks too much like revolution. They say it's merit-based, but watch that draft board shift when melanin outpaces their comfort zone. QB vision, sharp. Arm talent, undeniable. Leadership, in the pocket. Still, they throw shade routes, backpedal on praise, whisper character concerns like code switching is part of the combine. Legacy won't protect you unless your last name's Manning. It don't matter if you the seed of the greatest corner to grace the gridiron. They still trying to son the man, see? Nepotism's only tradition if Pops was tossing spirals in Indy. But if your bloodline was locking down wideouts and high-stepping to the hall, suddenly confidence becomes arrogance. Ambition, out of position. They want your talent, but not your truth. Your speed, but not your voice in the huddle. They love a black body, but hate a black mind that knows its worth. But here's the thing. The field is ours. We run the routes. We fill the stands. We break our bodies and break the bank for a game that doesn't love us back unless we stay in bounds. They can't call a game if nobody suits up. Can't sell out a stadium if the crowd stays home. The owners, they're just gatekeepers, sitting high in box seats counting coins while we bleed out yards. But what's a franchise without the players and the people who bring the soul of Sunday? Imagine a league where unity runs the offense, where fans and athletes link arms at the line of scrimmage, where we call audibles on exploitation and draw up plays for liberation. What if the biggest flex ain't the touchdown dance? It's taking the knee until freedom gets drafted too. And now the question hangs like a deep ball spiraling under stadium lights, like a challenge flag thrown at the feet of the status quo. And all that's left to do is watch the replay and decide which side of history you're really on. I'm essential. What are you?
Make some noise for that poet one time. And if you competed in this poetry slam tonight, you're still here, come to the stage, come to the stage. Every person who got on this stage, I want you to come to this stage and make some noise for them as they wake their way up here. Y'all take a lot of courage to do this shit. It is not easy to come up here and share your heart.
Put it towards the next slam, brother. Go ahead, go towards the next slam, brother. I just told him what to do with the earnings.
So we're giving money away to a lot of motherfuckers tonight, goddammit. Because can I get a drum roll, please? In third place, We have a three-way tie. Yeah, three-way tie between UCJ, Phoenix, and Ken Jones.
Yeah. I won.
You won something. It's not a battle. It's third place. It ain't that deep. They gonna split $100. So we can do this. So we can do this three ways. Y'all, each of y'all get a piece of this bitch.
I'ma hold it.
Or we can cash app y'all.
I'ma hold it. And I'ma go. I work at a bank. I'ma hold it. Y'all trust me. Give me the money.
Amir will cash app the three of you. Make some noise for those three poets. In second place, can I get a drum roll, please? And this was separated by 0.3 points. Give it up for Chief Ikenna. Chief Ikenna's winning $200 American dollars. And in first place, winning her second ever slam.
Team everybody. Team everybody.
Winning her first slam, but this is the second slam that she's ever participated in.
First slam. One. First slam, first participation, first win, first place. Get it right.
Winning her first slam and the very first slam she's ever participated in. We clapping, we building energy. $100 for Miss Teller. Teller, you want to speak to the people one time?
Hide the money, y'all. There's 4 people around. Just kidding. I joke. I kid. So my Instagram. Yeah, I'm about to get dinner. But my Instagram is TellerWorks. I'm doing a healing circle this Sunday at Woodland Park, which is about like 10 minutes from here. We're going to be navigating through grief with Memorial Day right around the corner. This is a great time. And if you want to see my ghetto side, because I'm a Gemini, Teller1, just follow both. Just be on the safe side. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all. Just on the hillside. Yeah, right. You probably on the hillside. But I appreciate y'all. Shut up, Ken. I appreciate y'all so much, and thank you so much to Anno. Anno helped to perfect my performance, like literally, legitly, like outside. And I appreciate you, Amir, for creating such a safe space, because I don't not compete for real, but I feel safe. So thank you. I appreciate all y'all.
Make some noise for Teller one time. Listen, y'all, these poets, they have merch. These poets, they have Instagrams. You can follow their work. These poets, they have digital assets that you can buy from them, okay? Go up to them, speak to them. There's people with merch here on the stage. There's people with merch downstairs. There's people with merch all over this building in the space. So engage with the artists, y'all. Engage with the poets. My name is Zach Blunt. This is Right About Now. We do this again tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see you there. Y'all have a fantastic fucking night.
Hey!